Good morning students, this is Pradhan Sir again in front of you, and here comes with your new video on the topic of a new chapter, that is formatting the document, formatting a document. Okay, so we are going to discuss about these three topics in this video. That is, first is changing the font type, applying bold and italic and underline feature, and after changing the text alignment. That how we just simply change the alignment from left to right and right to left, or also you can use the center alignment, and beside these all three alignment, you can also use the justify alignment, so that you can give a very attractive look to your document. So we are going to discuss about these type of topics in this video in very briefly. So but first of all, I am just simply going to remember you that if you are a new viewer on my channel, then first of all you have to just simply subscribe my channel, press the bell icon and select all from the list, so that you can get the notification of my video very firstly. So students, let's get started with the first slide, that is what is formatting. The first question is that what is formatting, that how simply we are going to discuss from the previous chapter, that what is format and formatting. So we are going to discuss about that formatting means changing the appearance of your documents in order to make it attractive. Okay, suppose if you wanted to look very attractive, then you have to just simply wear a new cloth, tie, belt, shoes, coat, and koti also you can wear that, so that you can just simply look very attractive. You can just simply shave your beard according to your style, and after shaving that, you are not supposed to be grow that beard. Sorry, not the beard. You can just simply, you are not simply beard like me. When you grow up, you also have some hairs over your chins or your cheeks, then you can just simply shave it. Okay, but you can also shave it according to your need and look like very smart. Okay, so or you can also cut or trim your hair according to your needs, so that you can look very smart over the function or over the party. Okay, so likewise, we are just simply going to be attractive look. We are also use the feature, these types of features, so that we can just simply give a very attractive look to our document, by which we can just simply interact the user or that reader to our document, or get a very high engagement onto our document. So the first point is changing the font and its size. You can also change the size of the font. Okay, you can highlight certain words, you can just simply select the word and you can just simply highlight it, or adjust line spacing. Okay, you have to just simply line spacing. Suppose changing the format type is between here and applying bold, you can just simply, there is a gap between these two lines, you can also increase or decrease it. Okay. Now setting margin and tabs. Okay, setting margins mean you can also write this topic from not from here, you can also from the edge of that page. Okay, so we can simply decrease or increase the page margin. Also you can align the text on the page. Okay, suppose this written document is simply from the center of the document. Okay, in the center of the document, you can also take it from the left of the document, from the right, from the center, or you can also justify it. Okay, so after this, start creating bullets, number list also. Likewise, you can simply watch that there is a number list 1, 2, and 3. You can also use bullet list also there, so it will give a very attractive look to your document. And after changing text case, okay, text case means you can watch there, this is the Tungal case is just simply used. That's the changing, the C of the first word of that changing word is capital, and the last is again small. This is capital, this is small. So this is a Tungal case I just simply use there. Again, you will simply watch that this is capital, this is capital, this is capital, this is capital, and this is also capital. So all the words are simply in uppercase. But in this, you can just simply watch this. This is capital, this is capital, and this is, so these also in uppercase. But this is not a type of case. I will simply watch all these things in this chapter. So you can also apply border. Okay, likewise, in the book you will just simply watch that in the down of that page you can watch that there is a border there. So you can use this type of border in your document, that will give a very attractive look to your document. You can also changing text style and color. You can also, suppose I am simply writing this all the text here, by the white chalk, you can also use pink chalk, blue chalk, any other type of chalk by which you can just simply give a very attractive look. Okay, so the first topic is changing the font. Not the first topic. The formatting effect can be applied using Home tab, which contain font formatting command and paragraph option, text style command, copying and moving command, and finding, replacing and selecting command like editing. Okay, so here are some paragraph group, style group, font group, clipboard group or editing group. So there are 5 groups in the Home tab. You can use this type of group, and after that you can just simply give a very attractive look to your document over the MS WordPad 2010. So the first point is changing the font type. That how do you just simply change the font type of your text over your document? So the first is the character of the character of a specific size and design used for type the text are called font. Okay, suppose I am simply writing this all these things in the board. It just simply have a definite size. Okay, definite size like C or A or this C will just simply remain in the same size. So this is the size of that font. You can also change it. You can increase or decrease the size of the font so that everyone can just simply attract to your document very easily or very effectively. So now Microsoft Word provides various type of font option. When you open the WordPad, the text appears in default font type, that is Calibri body with 11-point size. Change the font type. Okay, when you simply open the MS WordPad, you can just simply find that you will just simply here in the Home tab you will just get that the type, the style of the font is Calibri and the size of that font is 11. Okay, so the 11 is the size and the Calibri body is the type or the style of that font. Now after this you will just simply select the text, let the line or the particular point that you want to change or the size of that particular text. If you want to change it, you have to just simply first of all you will place the cursor here, and after that you will just simply select all the line or the desired position. You just simply change the size. You just simply change the size of that particular font by selecting the text, and when you just simply select the text, it will highlight it by blue color. And after highlighting the text, you can just simply increase the text or decrease the text by the following steps. So click over the drop down arrow next to the font box and font group, a list will appear in front of you. Okay, so you can choose the font type also. You can use the Algerian font style. You can also monotype Kurosava. So there are many types of font style you can choose. Okay, by which it will give you a very attractive look over there. And you can also choose the size. Okay, when you simply select the text, you can just simply increase the size or decrease it. Okay, not to decrease it because it is 11 size, so it will just simply small. But you can also increase it by just simply selecting the size from the drop down menu. Now choose the desired font from the displayed font list and observe the change. Okay, after just simply selecting all these things, you can just simply watch that the size or the style of the font is just simply changed according to your need, according to your desire. Now applying bold and italic underline effect. So this is a very shortcut things by which you can just simply choose a very this is a very basic feature. You can use this. Likewise, this there you will simply find that you are just below the lesson word, you will simply watch that there is an underline. Here is also underline. Here is also here and here, and you can get underline here and here. Okay, so you have to just simply select that particular text. Okay, I am just simply reading this. The font styles option such as boldface, italic and underline are used to emphasize the text and catch the reader attention. Okay, when you just simply give this effect to your text, it will just simply catch the attention. Okay, when I will simply watch that something is written in very bold or italic feature, it will just simply highlight it. Likewise, when you are just simply reading this, the font, the home and the home font and font dialog box launcher, these are written in very bold letters. So the attention of the reader is going to be catch over there. Okay, so what is boldface? It makes the selected word darker than the rest of the text. Okay, the rest of the text is just simply highlighted, not the highlight in highlighted feature, but that particular text that you wanted to highlight or to go into bold face, you can just simply use this feature. You can also take a shortcut key like Ctrl plus B. When you just simply press these two key combined, you can just simply got that that particular word is just simply bold, having an effect of bold face. Okay. Now, what is italic? The italic, the effect emphasizes the text by slanting it to the right. Okay, it is just simply like a cursive writing. Okay, just simply suppose you are writing the letter like this, but when you just simply use the feature italic, it will just simply go slightly like this type. Okay, so after this underline, as you all watch here, there is an underline over some of the text here and there. Okay, so what is underline? It emphasizes text by placing an underline it. You can underline a word or a sentence along with space. Okay, so suppose if we are using underline option, it will become look like heading option. Okay, suppose I will simply write the lesson here and I have underlined it. So it will look like a heading there in the document, and it will give a very attractive look to that document, so that every user get attract or get attract over there in the document. Now, to apply any font style effect, you can just simply select the text. That whatever text you want to get highlighted with these type of effect like bold face, italic or underline, you have to just simply select that text. And after selecting that text, the selected text is just simply highlighted by blue color. And after that, click over the button BIU, B for bold, I for italic, and U for underline. You just simply select, click over that button from the font group in the home tab, and after that you will find that there are variety of formatting options available in the WordPad. Simply click on the font dialog box launcher in the font group on the home tab and select desired options from the resulting font dialog box. You can just simply watch that all the changes will appear in front of you in the window. In the MS WordPad 2010 window, you will get over there. Okay. Now the next or the last point of this video is changing text alignment. Okay, that how do we simply change the text alignment? So alignment refers to the positioning of the text on the page. Okay, so what is alignment? Alignment is the positioning of text. The text is starting from the left or from the right or from the center or from left to all over the right. Okay, so it is always better to set the alignment before typing. Okay, you can just simply set the alignment of that document before typing, before start typing. Okay, so we can also select the entire document and then change the alignment of the text when suppose if we are simply finishing our document and our type document. Okay, suppose we just simply type our full document and we want to give a change in text alignment, then we have to simply select that particular text and after that choose particular alignment to give that attractive look. Okay, Microsoft WordPad provides 4 types of alignment which are as follows. There are 4 types of alignment. Remember this, in the question paper there is a question that how many types of alignments are there. So you have to just simply write or choose the 4 option, the 4th one. Okay, because not the 4th one, the 4th option is right. Okay, because there are 4 types of alignment. The first is align text left, center align, align text right. So wait a minute. Align text left, second is center align, third is align text right, and 4th one is justify align. Okay, so these types of 4 align you can get in the MS Word 2010. And after that, the first one is align text left. I am just simply going to read this. It places the selected text towards the left margin. Okay, towards the left margin from the on the page. Okay, by default the text is always aligned to the left margin. Whenever you will simply open the WordPad 2010 without that, it will just simply set default that whenever you just simply start typing in the MS Word, it will just simply start from the left side. Okay, left margin of the page. Okay, so if you wanted to, if you just simply give any other effect, you can choose from the group. Okay, but now if you are using the center line, set the text in the center of the left and the right margin. It is most used for title or heading. Suppose if you are going to likewise this class 4 and subject computers, this is just simply written by the help of center line, because it will just simply select the appropriate distance from the left and right, and it will just simply written over the center of the page. Okay, so you have to just simply choose when we are going to write a heading or a particular title of that particular document. Okay, now send align text right. So align selected text toward the right margin. It is often used for placing date and reference or in a document. Suppose if you are going to give a reference for anyone, then you will simply use that type of alignment in your document. If you are to give a date or a reference like the name of that author or the company or the publisher name or publisher company name, then you will simply use that right align text right option. Okay, now after that justify align, it is place the text evenly between the left and right margin. It is mainly used for designing book, magazine and newspaper. When we are going to write a paragraph in a newspaper, then we have to simply use the justify option. Okay, you are watching that all the things, all the words are just simply in a very appropriate manner in the newspaper or in the magazine or in the books. Okay, so by the justify alignment, they will just simply use such type of features. Okay, so now how to align, that means how to use this feature. That what are the steps by which you can just simply follow these steps so that you can get the feature over the document when you are just simply typing. So there are some steps. Select the text, click the any desired alignment button in the paragraph group on the home tab. Okay, in the home tab there is a paragraph group. You can simply choose these choose one from these 4 text alignment, the left alignment, right alignment, center or justify. You can choose any one of them, and after choosing this you can get all the text that you type in the document is according to your choosing alignment. Now observe the change in the alignment, that whatever just simply changes are going to be here in your document is just simply observe when you just simply select that type of alignment. Now we can also change the text alignment using the paragraph dialog box. Now you can also use this by using the shortcut keys like Ctrl plus L, Ctrl plus R. So okay, the Ctrl plus L is for text alignment left. Okay, now after that Ctrl plus R align text right, Ctrl plus E for center alignment or Ctrl plus J for justify alignment. Okay, now click on the paragraph dialog box launcher either on the home tab or page layout tab. The paragraph dialog box will appear. Select the required alignment by clicking on the drop down arrow next to the alignment option under general section. Okay, this is a very long method. You cannot supposed to give a review over this. You can also use a shortcut key, or you can just simply select the home tab from in the ribbon, and you got a paragraph group there. You can just simply select left alignment, right alignment, center alignment, or justify alignment from there. Or you can also use the shortcut key like Ctrl plus L for the left alignment, Ctrl plus R for the right alignment, Ctrl plus E for the center alignment, or Ctrl plus J for the justify alignment. Okay students, so I think this video was lengthy and I will just simply stop this video here, but I am just simply remembering you that if you are a new viewer to my channel, then first of all you need to subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, select all from the list so that you can get the notification of my video very firstly. If you like the video, then simply press the like button also, and share this video with your colleagues so that they can also get the such wonderful information about this type of topics. Okay students, it's enough for today. Stay tuned with me and my channel. Goodbye students.